Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus and Bundeswehr Bob play Hearts of Iron 3. We've been spending the last few episodes organizing our units, trying to become less neutral, and, I don't know, trying to, like, stretch our hands across the Soviet Union and touch each other so that we're friends.
Kinda?
I mean, like, I'm trying to drift towards you.
I know the Japanese diplomatic corps has been busy. In Germany, we're just kind of, like, throwing paper clips at each other.
Yes.
So at the end of the last episode, we were talking about. I had asked the question of like, because you were talking about like getting like these city buster corps together, is what it was. Now I don't have the battle commander, so that's out of the question already. There. So now, how are you creating a? So you're talking about taking a corps and then like creating like a bunch of brigade attachments and attaching it to the corps. Is that what you were talking about?
No. What you're gonna want to do is set up. You can make brigade attachments and attach them to the corps as well to serve as kind of like a 6th division in the corps. Like use the corps command as its own headquarters and whatnot, and kind of, you know, instead of 5 divisions under command, you effectively have 6. But I normally don't do that just because they're expensive units and they're very specialty, and generally you don't need more than 5. But the first thing you want to do is grab the corps you're talking about using, clicking on the commander's portrait and pulling up the filter here. And then what you're going to want to do is go to filters and then
filter. Aha, here we go.
And then you're going to want, I think it's going to be urban. So you're going to want to, oh, this is not, oh shit, there's a lot in here and it does not look like it's alphabetical.
I think I can go ahead and turn off the China Communist General one. I don't think I need that one enabled.
But I believe if you right-click on one...
Is there a way to...
If you
go ahead.
right-click on one of the ones you want, and it deselects everything else.
Okay, all right.
So, like, let's see.
So, Black Ice Team, it would be awesome if these were in alphabetical fucking order.
Global game balance has what the hell is this? Hard attack plus 109%, soft attack plus 73%.
Okay, so I do have some urban assault specialists here. Okay.
United Kingdom annexed Egypt.
Well then.
Oh, you know what? It just ticked over, so we got a couple decisions to pick right now. Recruitment focus.
So wait a minute, how do I actually assign this guy to the corps?
Click on him.
Assign new leader. Why is it not doing it? Do I need to take care of this shit first? Probably. Global game balance. We have lost the effect of hard attack, soft attack. Hard attack, 182% is gone.
I had that
soft
just happen to me.
Soft attack, is gone. Well, you took it from me.
Health and education, science. Science is nice.
Science.
Balanced. Do we want to be balanced? Military now, build up the economy. IC plus 15%. Build new manufacturing plants or boost existing manufacturing plants. Heavy industry capacity? Yes! Let's get some of that. And espionage. Increase. Reduce neutrality! Yes! Okay. Sorry. I'm okay, I swear. So you click on dude, and then you go filters, and let's look for where the fuck urban is. Tank, spotting, defensive, genius, battle genius, commando, desert, swamp, mountain, hill, jungle, forest, urban assault specialist. There we go. So urban assault specialist, urban master, and urban genius. So just we'll just select all of those ones, and then you just, oh, you know what? If they're already assigned to something, or they're not the correct rank, it won't let you use them. So you might need to promote them to be able to put them in charge, because they need to be at the...
Okay, so I just matched this guy full to 4-star. I think he might be assigned somewhere else. So is there a way to know where he is assigned?
I don't know.
Unassign all. Well, I still have auto assign available, so if unassign all, To remove all leader assignments from your country.
That'll literally
well, I don't want to do that.
everybody from everything. So you can't, if you want, what you can do is do that once, put people where you want them, then put auto assign on the rest.
Now, do we know what the sorting priority is for the auto assign?
No.
Like how that works?
No, I do not.
Sweet.
So if you wanted to specialize, what you want to do is find the units you want to specially assign people to. Like that would be the highest command levels. So make sure you have the people with the highest skill level in charge of the highest command levels. Then go through and do your specialty ones, then auto assign the rest.
I see.
If those sequence of words that I just said make the slightest bit of sense to you.
Well, what I could do, if I got the name in mind of the guy, what I could do, so I've got this Schultheis. So what I could do is I go through the outliner. I could try to find him then, I suppose, couldn't I? Because that name will come up. No, it won't.
The outliner is the name of the units, not the name of the commanders.
God damn it.
Japan begins a secret program of naval construction.
Doesn't sound very secret.
Consider I should have just kept my mouth shut. Examine our shipyards. Build new shipyards. Boost existing shipyards. Choose another. Sure. Build more shipyards. We're right. It's kind of pre-war right now, so that's okay. I'm actually building things. I'm building armored cars, roads, my factories, my ships. I got freaking like 35 IC going to building planes. It's a lot of IC. Mobile unit training. Huzzah! We're trained well. I think for, was it Supreme Ruler Ultimate? I think probably what would be good for us would be to have me maybe play a little bit off screen so I at least could get the basics down and then hop into it with you and have you kind of walk me through some of it. I think that would be for the best. So Germany, join faction. 71. Too neutral. We need to start pissing off the world, Bob.
I don't know how to do that any faster than I'm doing it right now.
Basically, gotta wait for some events to fire.
I don't know how to make people more angry than they are.
What a fine ship. The Soryu has been launched. My military is really not that big. But like the majority of my military is about 350 highly trained and equipped troops. 350,000, not 350. And then I got a bunch of garrisons just like eyeballing the Soviets. Should probably actually bolster those garrisons a little bit too.
Wonder, is there like an unassigned filter for these leaders?
Not really sure. Like, find the ones that are available?
Yeah.
What do we got here? Electronic and mechanical engineering gain 360. Capital ship fire control gain 360. Okay. My ships are good at shipping. Saudi Arabia is canceling some agreements. That's fine. Come on, China. I got 350,000 troops on the border. Come at me, bro. Although
no, that's not here.
I may have set them to a higher difficulty than intended, so don't come at me, bro.
Let me come to you.
Yeah, let me come
pace.
to you slowly and methodically, and we'll see how well we bro. I remember the last time I played Japan, I invaded India with far too many troops because India has an extremely low infrastructure rate. And I ended up I landed, like 1.5 million men, and then had to pull out all but like 300,000 or 400,000 of them just because there wasn't enough high-level ports to ship in enough supplies to get food to those people. Wasting 12, I see. Ah, yes, people want fewer and fewer toasters these days, Bob.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm down to 33 toasters.
I don't even produce that few toasters.
How many toasters do you produce?
Produce 44.
44 toasters. That's a full 11 toasters more than me.
Excuse me, 44 and a half toasters. Very important. 44 and a half.
Have you gotten to change your laws yet, so you're no longer taking a hit to IC?
I'm in war economy. I know that.
Because I'm at a total of 224 at the moment.
My total IC.
Well, there's if you look in the like the bar at the
I
top.
have 284 total industrial capacity.
284.
Yeah.
Nice.
165 of which is going into production.
Ooh. Very nice.
Now, if I were an AA gun, where would I be? There you are. The end key, of course.
I don't see where the issue is, Bob. You should have been able to figure that out on your own.
Just gonna litter AA all over the place.
Oh shit! I forgot.
That's something in Hearts of Iron 4 that you don't really utilize a whole lot is AA.
No, because
So the time that gets built is that you've like conquered Europe by that time.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's entirely necessary at all, considering the pace of the game and the balance. And that's not super important. So it's not balanced well. It's not effective.
That's what I was thinking about the new like equipment conversion stuff. I keep thinking to myself, it's just like, why do we need this feature with the equipment conversion and stuff? Like, it's a very cool like little tool thing to add to that historical authenticity, right?
Yeah.
You know, because the Germans did a lot of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure other nations did that too, where they converted, you know, old gear into something else or upgraded it and all that kind of stuff, right? Of course, all things that happen. But with the way things move in Hearts of Iron 4, I mean, I don't know how else people play the game, right? Like, I don't understand what goes on with other folks to have the game proceeding at that slow a pace.
Yeah.
Which I'm not trying to say that anybody like sucks at the game or anything like that. I mean, it's not a hard game. I don't think anyway.
No.
To play. I don't understand the utility part of it.
No, not so much.
At least for that feature anyway. I mean, unless things are getting slowed down, you know, in the game, which would be welcome. I would definitely welcome
anything that could slow down the pace of the game, I am okay with. Anything, because that's my main issue with the game is its pacing.
Yes, let's learn about ammunition capacity, because we need to make sure we can put more bullets on our planes.
Direct fire, we don't have a lot of direct fire units, I don't feel, but we'll still train them.
Oh, indirect fire is a really big thing in Supreme Ruler.
You're shooting people from a distance?
Yeah, so here, there's not, when you want units to fight, right, they have to be pretty much bumping uglies in the next door provinces, right? In order for that to work.
Mm-hmm.
So the way Supreme Ruler is split up is that the whole map is laid over, or a hex grid is laid over the entire world, and each hex is 16 kilometers. That's fixed. You can't change that.
That's a lot of hexes.
At all. And then each unit has, you know, a range associated with it, so artillery can fire like over other units. You see it happening. Like I said, you're taking control at a much more like that regimental level.
More granular.
Very granular.
Bomb load. Air launch torpedoes.
Torpedoes.
And armor? I got better guns on my non-existent tanks.
But boy, are they good tanks.
I won't go that far.
Government Secretary Focus.
Lost to low popularity. Back up. Nope. I lost medium. I'm back down to low. Yorktown's been launched.
Well, good for them.
More money. That sounds good. Yeah, money.
You can now order a new industrial zone to be mapped out and made ready for new factories to possibly be constructed there by national focus options. What does that mean?
Don't know.
Can build a new industrial zone.
Zone it up.
I will construct a new zone. No idea what that actually does, but okay. I have advanced my armored car designs.
Do you have any of those? You have some of them.
Well, I think they're scattered amongst the other divisions I've got out here somewhere. Here, production. Do I have anything else that's out here that's being... Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more infantry just from events coming.
Yeah, those waves kind of pop in a lot.
I should probably start building some tanks then, or maybe some mobile infantry.
Mobile infantry is very useful with Germany. Very useful.
Some motorized.
Yeah. Well, because what you attack with, in what terrain and in what conditions is very important. Like if you take your tanks and attack across an open field, they're going to perform much better than an infantry unit. But if you attack a city or across a river with a tank unit, it's going to suffer massive combat debuffs, and your infantry will perform better. So a lot of times, like if you want to take a city fast before the enemy has a chance to like entrench and really dig in like a tick, mobile units are very useful for that. Mobile infantry are very good for that kind of thing because they can get there fast and they get combat bonuses for attacking into a city as infantry.
Hey, speaking of, we just got a motorized HQ unit.
Artillery barrels.
Yeah, why don't you come over here since we're stacking all of our infantry right there that we're building. So you go and go over there and be the corps commander over there. Lead those men to standing around. All right. So if I want to, I should probably go ahead and then start thinking about actually get some armor together then. Or no, we'll do some motorized infantry is what we'll do. So if I wanted to produce a motorized division here.
All right. So let's go to production division. And what you're going to want to start with is division headquarters, which is all the way at the bottom.
Of course, it would be at the top.
Of course. The next thing you're going to want to decide is what kind of transport you need with it. Now, you said mobile infantry is what you're doing?
I want to go fast.
So you're probably going to want to look at, like, truck transport or something like that. And what you could do is if you see the little button, it's not a button, but it's a little icon that says terrain.
Terrain.
It's kind of near the top.
Pauses. Organization combat with soft attack. It's one of these modifiers here somewhere.
If there's a little icon that says terrain next to it.
Oh, here we go. Here it is.
If you hover over that, you see exactly what kind of bonuses the unit you have constructed will get. And then the vehicles, depending on what vehicle you get in there, you'll get different bonuses and whatnot.
Well, we're going to go with the truck transport because we want to go fast across the flat.
Okay.
I'm going to need motorized infantry, obviously, in there.
Then you'll want to go get your base, which is motorized infantry. And as you're building it, you could see that your combined arms bonus will start increasing as you start filling this stuff up. You'll probably want some sort of recon unit, which would be
see all the things.
Armored cars or motorized recon or recon cav. Then you're going to want to put in artillery and some direct fire, perhaps like anti-tank or tank destroyers because it needs to go movie fasty. And you're just gonna build it up like that. But you know, it's the way I do it is start with the division headquarters, figure out what kind of transport I need for these units, then just start filling it out.
Yeah, I'm allowed 7. Okay, so I've got like a motorcycle recon, tank destroyer, artillery, motorized infantry, truck transport, division headquarters.
What kind of artillery do you have in there?
Just regular artillery.
So that's got a speed of 6. And motorized infantry.
Right, I think that was the fastest one that was I had available.
That's fine because motorized infantry has a speed of 6, so it's not actually slowing you down at all.
Tank destroyer is 6. Motorcycle recon is 10. So that's 30. That's actually getting slowed down itself. So slow. Yeah, so I want something that if I want to fill this in with something else, I should be looking at 6 or better than for our speed.
Mm-hmm.
Would light armor be a good choice? I don't know what synergizes
in there. You just got to remember that you know putting stuff like that in there is going to start greatly increasing build cost, build time, supply consumption, things like that. But it's really down to what kind of infantry brigade you're trying to make.
So there's motorized infantry, the motorized infantry battalion. Am I reading that right?
Yes. Full regiment is a few thousand men. Battalion is like 1,000. It's smaller.
So that's the lighter weight unit then is what it is. So less supply, but doesn't it?
So if you're spec building something to go into a low supply area, you might want to build it smaller rather than just being able to hit as hard as it possibly can, because a small unit in full supply has better combat potential than a large unit in low supply.
Well, we'll put some light armor in this here then too. And we'll do 2 runs of 5. Wait, no. Is that what I want to do? No, I want to go do 5 runs of 2. That's what we want to do. Yeah.
Five runs is good. That is long term. Because what it's going to take, 8-9 months to build that?
So I have 5 of them slotted, and they're going to run twice.
Okay, that's, yeah. Something else to keep in mind when you're doing things, when you're running serial in production like that, is that when you build a template and you add it on there, it has the best tech available to you at that time. If you tech up and you have serial production on there and it finishes a run and starts a new run, it's still using the old tech, not the new tech. So they'll come off the production lines that immediately need upgrades.
But Ben, all tech is good tech for Germans.
Well, yeah, you guys got a tech boner. I'm really more about just, like, ambushing people and jungle combat and war crimes. All good stuff.
I'm about being bad people.
Yeah, well, I don't think anybody could look at Japan in World War II and be like, yeah, I want to be like them.
Then I think I'm gonna focus mostly on the submarine combat here. So now I've got 3 different types of submarines available: coastal sub, and then long range sub. Now, is there really any purpose to producing, not just long range subs all the time?
Long range subs are more expensive and take longer to build. So, like, if you're just raiding the English Channel, there's no point in building one long range sub where you can build a couple coastal subs. Long range subs it's just down to efficiency and the job at hand. If you're trying to if you want to go raid the American East Coast, then yeah, long range subs are great.
And the other thing I have to remember and consider is that this is not just Hearts of Iron 4 Doomstack region. Mm-hmm. It's individual, so they actually have to come into contact in order to fight.
Yes.
Okay, let's go and just build sub.
Yeah, just normal subs is a good way to go. And normal subs is usually like, especially if you're playing like Germany, you want to start just cranking those out all the time if you really want to do some raiding.
Oops. I don't want 1 run of 10. That's not what I want to do.
If you have a lot of IC to blow through, then that's fine, I guess. I'm
okay.
back.
We're
medium.
gonna stop building air bases. We don't need that many air bases. I don't feel like we need that many air bases.
Well,
what do I know?
When the events fire to give you air bases, they should build in 1 day. They should be completed if the.
Well, they do. You just have to put them in the top in order for that to happen. Yeah. Which that's cool and all. I just don't feel like I need that many air bases.
Yeah, those will keep firing over and 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 over again. You'll get options to burn through all of your IC building air bases. Yeah, building all these Japanese armored cars to go with my cav. To be more cavvy. Supply throughput. Yes, I will take supply throughput. Oh, another destroyer. Ha ha ha. Oh, efficient laws. What's efficient? 1 year draft. I can go back up to the 1 year draft. Okay. Boom. Start drafting bitches. And infantry. I'm ahead on infantry anti-tank weapons, but we need light infantry upgrades and a mountain infantry activation. I don't think we're gonna go with body armor for Japanese playthrough.
But why not? You don't want armored bonsai charge?
Movement speed for me is good. Ah, Bhutan stole armored car designs from me.
That's some serious spy work by them.
Well, they're kind of already over here. They're nearby, right? I thought that maybe that was like Nepal or something. No, I thought it was Bhutan. Who was that? I don't even know who that was. It was somebody with like a dragon on there. It seemed like it was something that was over here. I don't know. Ah, 2 carriers just finished. What is infantry defensive positions? That's what it was. And strategic doctrine. Assault concentration. Boom. Oh, what did we just do? Amphibious unit. Ooh, amphibious unit. Yeah, because that's a thing. Tibet, Venezuela, jungle unit is. Don't mind if I do. Hey, some factories coming off the production line. But we need more upgrades because our planes got better designs. That takes a while when your aircraft when your airplanes finish up and need better upgrades, better planes. That takes a big chunk of money for a while. Inefficient research for this one. How's Germany?
If I was a submarine commander, where would I be? Is that it? Is that you?
It is me.
Yes, it is. Okay, so let's attach you to Durnitz then.
Durnitz. Motorized support unit advances. Yes. Yes. Flood the fields with new bodies.
No, damn it, that's not the one I wanted to attach to. You're not in Rostock. Okay, we're gonna have to pull Durnitz out of here to Wismar. Gotta start separating this shit up.
Alright, reinforcements
That's what we need to do.
Complete. Mostly. Reinforcements complete. Yeah, that's better. Hey, a factory finished. 225! Woo!
Führer der U-boat. Then you're attached to
all this infrastructure I want to put up to the top because that builds quick and gets me stuff. Practical. We're gonna be practicals. Still only using biplanes. Actually, no. That's a fixed landing gear monoplane.
Hey, railway level 2. Yes, I will take that. That's just building on my infrastructure, right? All the railway road network stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems like a really advanced plane for 1937.
What's that?
Mitsubishi G3M1 Rico, but it's like a 4 engine like single wing bomber with an all metal doodle. It just seems very advanced for 1937, where everything else is like fabric covered biplanes for me.
Well, you know, you can't stand in the way of progress, Ben.
I know. I'm standing all the way in the way. Radio advances, carrier aircraft prototypes, carrier damage controls. Hopefully my ships won't blow up.
Industrial zones ready. Oh, these get rid of strategic resources. I see. Okay, all right. Well, we'll go ahead and keep an eye on that then.
Keep an eye on what now?
So the industrial zones, I guess, get rid of strategic resources that you have?
I'm not really sure how that stuff works. Because I enjoy Black Ice, but I'm not, you know, fully schooled and up to date on its minutiae.
Okay, well, that's sad.
What I keep forgetting is that infrastructure counts here, and there's these vast swaths of like mountain ranges that are literally impassable. So like I have this big border with the Soviet Union, but like 90% of it's not. You can't march through it, so I only have to defend these little passes.
Well, that's certainly different than Hearts of Iron 4.
Yeah, where the AI has a mega boner for the Sahara Desert.
Well, that's just straight up changed now. I think they just made it to where how it is in some of the other mods for Hearts of Iron 4, which they just made it just impassable.
They didn't make it impassable. They made regions impassable. So you can get into it, you just have to go around, which, you know, the AI still does. Railways, yes. Port strike efficiency, naval bombing target choice, railways level 1. Give me all of the things, and then once the war breaks out, we'll have to stop doing that.
I think I might be lagging here a little bit. Some of these units will deploy.
Slow
There we
down?
go.
Paused.
Well, I paused it already, so it's good to go.
Yeah, I'll take the seaport level 2.
This other infantry division doesn't want to deploy. Why is that? One of these units doesn't want to deploy. Why not? Why won't you deploy, damn it? Are you too good to deploy?
Where are you trying to put them?
Anywhere.
What kind of unit is it?
It's just an infantry division.
Should be able to put it anywhere on mainland Germany, just not East Prussia.
He doesn't want to deploy.
Are you clicking on the map?
Yeah.
It's just an infantry division?
It's an infantry division. It's got what's inside this? Infantry, artillery, something else. I don't know what it is. Anti-tank, I think. Cavalry, engineer, and
I don't know.
Some sort of transport. I don't know what it is.
Don't know what to tell you.
There we go. Now he's deployed.
Yeah, he just
The fuck?
was a little slow on the uptick.
I guess. All right, that's another new formed corps right there. Who's this? Another infantry division. You go right there. Please go right there.
Please.
Yeah, he deployed there now. What the shit is going on? Why won't you guys deploy?
Bob's having some trouble with the brown coats.
Something's going on. But we're out of time.
Oh my. Medicine advances. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. The Ben and Bob chat as we try to figure out how things work and wait for things to escalate. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.
Free soldiers refuse to come out of the house. I don't know what to do.